All right, good evening, everybody. This is David Hunden, and what you see in front of me here is the AR-15, the assault rifle the Evo AR-15 that a lot of people in the country think needs to be banned. No, you know, average American citizen should own one. And I've been thinking a lot over the course of time, of all the things they've come up with to try to limit the magazine capacity from, 30 rounds, 20 rounds to a 10 round magazine. The also infamous bullet button that basically goes in place of your normal magazine release button. And you're supposed to insert something into this little hole right here that allows you to drop the magazine, and somehow, some way, that's supposed to stop somebody from being able to commit mass shootings and all kinds of other stuff. But the reality is, all these gun laws and different things that they come up with really only affect the law-abiding gun owner. Criminals are going to do whatever criminals are going to do, and the only ones that are left defenseless are the people who are doing everything right. So, the reality of something like this, like the bullet button, is really just an illusion. It absolutely does nothing for somebody who's intent on, hurting people. The idea of a 10 round magazine capacity is pretty much a joke, if you ask me. Now, I'm no expert in guns and statistics and everything, along those lines, but if you take a look at the bullet button here, I asked myself, if I wanted to take that off, what would I do? Now, when I depress it, you see that there's a little screw right there. And basically, in about 2 minutes, I used this thing, and I don't know if it's even the right tool for it, but just an AR-15 tool is what they call it. I bought it at a, sporting goods store. And all I did was stick the end of that AR tool in there, unscrewed that screw, pop this out, and replace that magazine release button. And you can see right there. And, total time it took was about, 5-10 minutes to do. Now, the other thing is these magazines that were set up to only hold 10 rounds. And you can see this is a 20 round magazine. Here's a 30 round. But you notice the little hole on it right there. So I guess somebody came up with the idea, probably the manufacturer. Now, the manufacturer didn't change anything on the actual magazine. All they did was add a little aluminum rivet that would limit, 10 rounds and stop when you reached your 10. But the reality of that is one little drill bit into that rivet and pop it out, and you're back to a 30 round magazine. All I had to do was depress that little button, slide out the bottom of the magazine, remove the spring, and filed off some of the rough edges on the inside there so it wouldn't hang up. So my whole point is, all these supposed gun restrictions and limiting magazine capacities, or what I kind of like to call, feel-good laws that make people feel good, people who don't have any clue or any idea of what they're doing and what they think they're accomplishing. Because the reality is, anybody who wants to do something to somebody is going to be able to do so, because all you really have to do is take a close look at these things and realize that there's really nothing to it. So the only people who are affected by all this are people like me, you, anybody who does things the way you're supposed to. And people who believe in our constitutional rights, and especially the Second Amendment, no matter who you are or where you come from, need to stand up and make your voice heard, because we are our first and last line of defense in any situation. And I know I'll never ask permission from anybody to defend myself, my family, and those I love. So I just thought I'd post a little video and kind of show you what I was talking about there. You know, defeating the bullet button really, you know, there's nothing to it. And it's kind of a waste of a good rifle if you leave that on there, if you ask me. So thank you very much, and you guys have a good night. Bye.